you're scared to do something, or you're not sure and you're not certain because you don't know what the outcome is going to be, I'm going to tell you to stop fucking thinking that way. Start thinking of what is coming in to your brain, into your mind, that vision that you see, even if it's crazy, even if it's scary, even if it's uncertain, and do it. Just full throttle, go through it, do it, manifest that shit, don't look back, and keep on going. Because the thing is that is what's going to segregate you from the rest of this world out there. Oh, it's working.
Oh, live.
We have been trying to get on this for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Feels like. So welcome. I'm going to open up and share to some groups so we can get a little bit more people maybe involved in this. This is our podcast today. I haven't started the podcast, but I thought it would be really good for us to both kind of hop on a live video as well to talk. So I'm going to share to some groups, tag some friends, see if we can get some people in here. Is there anything you see you want to tag? Vacaville, Napa.
Yeah, no, I will.
Entourage. Good.
Mm-hmm. Woo. Ooh, yeah.
That would have been bad. Okay, so of course, all the talk that is out right now is definitely about everything that's happening within our society. So, sorry, we tried to put it to where you can see us both.
I'm actually quarantining my face right now.
We're supposed to be
so I'm wearing
6
no
feet
makeup
away from each other.
Yeah.
So, but you can come closer to me. This is my bestie. So I'm going to start the podcast. That way we have a live podcast for next week. But we're going to kind of just roughly talk about like situations, what's going on with the businesses, what's going on with the economy. But I'm going to rephrase myself when I start the podcast, so just know that. So, hey guys, it's Jen and Michelle.
Hi guys,
Come
how are
closer.
you? I am
Come
close.
closer.
I don't want to be on screen.
So we are on our podcast, but we are actually striving or doing a live feed on our Facebook as well. So it's intertwined today. So today we are going to talk about, it's about beauty. So the podcast is called What the Fuck is Beauty Anyway? But I think beauty definitely stems from everything. I mean, especially right now, being stressed out, our bodies, you know, everything that happens to us. So people want to see you too. Come on.
I'm here. I told them I'm quarantining my face today, so I have no makeup on, and Jen decided she wanted to do this live, so that's like
I know. Sorry.
not cool.
So my cup has a smiley face because we're going to smile and be happy now.
Yes.
But I did want to talk a little bit. So I have been working through this with my shop, and as of yesterday, we got the shutdown. So for many businesses, it's definitely affecting all of us in a huge way. And I put into my businesses in Vacaville and Roseville that whatever profits we made, I was going to take 20% and donate it to the local communities, which I'm still going to do. And I was actually planning on my girls running around today and dropping off like some money or buying flowers or getting food or gifts or anything from different areas. But now we are quarantined and we cannot leave, and we are supposed to be 6 feet away from each other, but that's not happening. So I just kind of wanted to get on here and start having everybody kind of talk and have everybody communicate to each other and see what we can do together to actually start helping each other to like overcome what we're all going through, because we're all going through this. And it doesn't matter if, you know, you're working at a florist or a dry cleaners or the beauty industry or hair industry. You know, I have a couple ambassadors that work for me that are hairstylists, and literally they're down and out for 3 weeks. And people seem to be living paycheck to paycheck. I mean, that's just what happens in life. So I really want to see what we can do as a community to help and get ideas to put out there, because it's going to take a community and it's going to take a family to work together to kind of get the answers of what we need going forward. And Michelle is definitely involved with the community a lot. She does a lot of charity work. And I just think that we need to definitely pick her brain a little bit too, and see how we can all come together and work through this time that we have never dealt with ever. I mean, well, we have, but not in, of course, my generation.
Well, this is definitely an unusual circumstances, and something nobody could foreseen happening. So this is kind of new territory for all of us, and really a good. I told you not to put that thing on me. A new time for us to.
You're sexy.
Just a good time for us to really kind of take a really look inside ourselves and in our environments and how we're really truly living our lives, and kind of see what we can do. Like you said, build each other up and support each other through this unusual time.
So Michelle works for a couple nonprofits here in Solano County. So which nonprofits do you work for?
I help support the Opportunity House, which is our local homeless shelter. Also work with Saving Gracie, which is helping helping families go through some tough times with their pets. Also work with Serotimus, which helps support and empower women and girls in our community around the world. And then do a little bit of work with Boys and Girls Club, helping the local kids in our community.
So with everything that has been happening lately, what is happening with the nonprofits right now?
The biggest one that's being impacted right now is our homeless shelter. We have a thrift store that helps support our residents at the homeless shelter, which with everything going on, they've had to close the thrift store, which means there will not be a source of revenue of money coming in to help support the shelter. So at this point, we are asking our local residents, or actually anybody, for donations, monetary donations right now, so we can keep serving the 34 residents we currently have in the shelter.
So we were talking before we aired and then hopped on our podcast as well. So if you guys don't know, we are on our podcast as well as being on the live feed on Facebook. So before we opened up, we talked about possibilities of what we can do for helping the, like the thrift stores and things like that. So they are closed to everybody. Of course, you can't just go in there anymore. Everything's closed down. So we were thinking of ways of what we could do. And, it is tax time, though it wouldn't probably fall until next tax season. But we are thinking, if you, as, we're all going to be kind of stuck at home, that this is probably a good time to actually do your spring cleaning.
Right.
And maybe really gather everything that you have to start donating. I know you can't take it there, but at least maybe store it. Mm-hmm. I'll give you some time to do that. And then you have a really good donation for the end of the year next year. But also, if you guys didn't realize that they did make it to where we do not have to file our taxes. I think they pushed it out. I don't know how many.
I think a couple months.
I think it was a couple months they pushed it out. So just know that that's a good source of saving some income right now. You necessarily don't have to pay to get your taxes done. And you can push that out, especially for people who are paying for taxes like me. I think I have to pay this year. So I get to push that out a little bit, which is thankful. But
I guess on the side note too, I just kind of want to jump in and share with people that this is going to be the time for you to get creative with your time. We all are habits, are creatures of habits, and we have our little routines of we doing things. And for me, my gym time's been interrupted. Of course, my daughter's home from school, so that whole routine is interrupted. But I will say, having these time at home a little bit more. I mean, I've already got my pantry cleaned out. I've got my spice drawer all organized and ready to go. I got my refrigerator cleaned out. Things I just continually keep putting off. And then the creative side of that is I know a lot of gyms out there like Orange Theory or Yoga Corfit in Vacaville, or my other gym, Artillery Strength and Conditioning, are doing online things for people to jump in online and still be able to stay active and moving. So this is really a time just to get creative with your time. I think the natural thing maybe to do for people would be lounge around and watch Netflix all day, but I really feel like people really need to I think to keep their sanity will be keeping their routine.
Yeah. And, for somebody like me, for instance, the entrepreneur side of it, there's been actually a lot of things that I wanted to do social media wise that I am definitely hopping on, and I'm taking advantage of it because coming back into business when we are done with this is going to be a crucial time in everybody's life right now. So not so much that I want to get into government, politics, or economics, but a lot of what's happening in this epidemic is when we go back, we have to reinvent ourselves. We have to come up with new ways. We have to come up with new strategies to go ahead. And this is what is really going to make the regular person that's going to sit there on fucking Netflix to the other person that's actually going to strive and actually do something with this. This is actually a point, I think, in life which is definitely traumatizing to a lot of local businesses and a lot of people in general, but it's really what you make out of it. So I really feel that if you can actually set yourself up, even a calendar structure to where you're still waking up, you're getting your shit done. I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I still got all of my stuff done like I normally did, set my routines. I'm still going to do my workouts. I'm going to go outside for runs. I'm going to be doing some inside workouts, and I'm going to be live streaming it and helping you guys with workouts and what to do. I'm going to be teaching you about skincare. I'm going to go over and beyond to do my part as a person to make society better, and in the part of, yeah, maybe I can't get you in my door and help you, but maybe I can reach you out personally and help you. And I feel like as a community, we all need to be doing that for each other.
Absolutely.
So I wanted to get on here because I really want your guys' feedback and advice. And I'm just getting people logging on and watching, which is great, but I really need feedback. I mean, what do you guys think that is going to help to change the community when we get out of this? What can we do as a community to really start pushing and helping people? It's not that when I open my doors, I can still keep doing the 20% if I can't make my ends meet financially. So it's definitely about reaching out to your SBA loans, everything else that's being offered out there. But what can we do as a community? And that's what we really need to figure out. We need to come together and figure out how we can change this shit, because this shit is not cool anymore. And I know it's an epidemic. I know people are sick. I know that they have our best interest at heart. I have mixed feelings about that. I don't truly believe that.
Right.
But then again, everybody has their own opinion, and I am definitely open to everybody's opinion, and I will never tell you your opinion's wrong, because that's your opinion. But I think there's more of an agenda here, and unfortunately it's all of you guys and me that are suffering through this. So as a community, we need to step up and fucking do something. So we need to figure out how we can do it, and we need to figure out how we can change it. And by you just sitting here watching and not commenting and giving your ideas is the reason why we're still here where we are. My opinion. So if you're watching this and you want to help us and you want to give some feedback of how we can help the community and to change things, that's amazing. I think you should step on and help us. I'm just going on a rant because I think people just sit there and
She's fired up.
just listen, and they complain, but nobody does anything about it.
Right.
Like, it's the same thing with the obesity. It's like everybody complains, oh, I'm fat, but nobody gets off their fucking ass and does anything. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. This is how our society is. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry that I just got on my tangent, but I'm getting a little irritated at that.
I know.
It's really not that hard.
No.
You know, and you're going to hear a lot of people say, oh, my business failed because of what happened with the coronavirus and I couldn't keep up and blah, blah, blah. Which, yeah, I get it, but you can still make it work.
Well, it goes back to, I mean, being creative, not only in your personal life, but also being creative in your business side, too.
Yeah.
So this is, regardless if there's a hidden agenda with our government right now, or regardless of our opinion, the facts are the facts, and you know, things have come down from our government that we need to be quarantined right now, so we just kind of need to roll with it. But like Jen said, it's more about what we're going to do with our time while we're in this situation, and then how we're going to come out better on the other end because of what we do now.
Okay, so then since nobody wants to talk and give advice about what they think that they should be doing, what do you feel as a business owner? Because Michelle has a very successful business in Solano County, and thankfully it's not truly wholly affected right now.
No, not right now. We don't have customers coming into our business.
So what would you do to boost back the business here in Solano County?
Well, since I'm in a place where I can, I would definitely just give back. I mean, I wish restaurants were open to where we could go and
so I think they are open.
It's just takeout only.
It's
right?
a takeout only,
right.
though.
So,
yeah.
So we're just ordering lunch for our employees here and having that brought in for them, just to help the local businesses that way. I feel like I'm a little handcuffed in a lot of things I want to be doing. Like, I want to be out there. Like, if there's any, really need to look into doing the whole more volunteering, because I know there's a lot of places looking to have deliverers, food being delivered to our elderly in the community, or those who can't get out. Do need to look into that, because that was something I would want to do to help give back. But yeah, it's just,
I was definitely also suggesting to people that, you know, everybody's been posting it, to go buy gift certificates.
right.
You know, I mean, just even donating money, or buy, you know, prepay for like your hair appointments. I know that I saw an email about that, and I thought that was a great idea. You can prepay for your hair appointment and book your hair appointment going forward. So what are your guys' ideas? What do you think? What do you think that we can do to really blast this out and get people involved? I mean, it's...
Well, it'll be just like me buying a gift certificate from you for somebody to get a facial later, right? Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Or think of, you know, I mean, I know Christmas is all the way in December, but I mean, you can get some of your Christmas stuff done now. I just really think people are scared and people don't want to spend money and they're hoarding the money. But realistically...
Well, I don't totally agree with that, because I go into the grocery stores and I see the umpteen amount of food and stuff that people are buying and spending money on.
And I'm on fucking prep and I can't even buy fucking chicken.
Oh my God, it's so
I can't find shit anywhere.
Yeah.
Like tuna. I went to get freaking tuna. I'm like, who in their right mind eats tuna? Why aren't all these people buying like a shit ton of fucking like pretzels and corn chips and stuff that they're used to eating? They're buying all the good healthy food that I want to eat. Sorry. I'm not being Jennifer right now. I'm being not very nice. So, going forward. Go ahead. I interrupted you.
Oh, no. That's all I was going to say. I feel like people are spending money in other places. So, I'm not getting it. I mean, there's been a lot of posts on Facebook and everywhere else about the whole toilet paper thing. And I don't understand that at all. It just seems
Somebody
crazy
posted
insane.
on Facebook, and I thought this was freaking hilarious. is they said that Goodwill has underwear for, what is it, like 10 cents or 15 cents or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you can just go buy a bunch of fucking underwear and shit in that and throw it away.
Be better off.
Sorry. Okay.
But I'm not sure who would want to be wearing underwear from Goodwill. So just saying.
Well, gets to that point.
Get desperate.
Okay. So anyway, we wanted to hop on here, see if there's ways that we can just get everybody involved, see what we can do, get some really good ideas out there. I know for myself, for my business, and maybe this will help hairstylists or anybody else out there in the skin industry, that for myself, I'm really kicking up my social media. I mean, I'm sure that you guys have seen I've already kicked up my social media anyway, but I'm definitely revving it up a little bit more, and I'm going to be teaching people exactly how to take care of their skin at home, procedures that they can be doing at home, or procedures they can definitely come into the shop and get right after we're not, quarantined. But definitely talking about product knowledge, ingredients, teaching people, educating people. People are so busy that they don't have the time to listen to podcasts that I post. So I'm reposting podcasts to teach people about proper nutrition, healthcare, skin. If you haven't listened to one of my live feeds that I did not too long ago, I talked about nutrition and what you need to start eating right now to actually boost your immune system up, so that way you can definitely help the coronavirus or whatever is going around, help your immune system in general. But with that going forward, I guess we really just wanted to kind of reach out and talk and get everybody's opinion. And unfortunately, I'm a little saddened that everybody is watching and nobody is commenting. So with that said, I guess, hi, Rachel. Rachel commented. So I guess with that said is that's pretty much why we are where we are, is because everybody just sits back and they watch everything happen in front of them, and nobody changes their mindset, and nobody does anything, and nobody speaks up about shit. And
well, you know what? Let's step back and maybe think that might just be a hard question for maybe some people don't have answers to that right now, because
then post that you don't have an answer.
Okay.
Don't just sit there and watch.
Okay. Well, let's ask another question.
Or unfriend me.
No. How about if we ask a question about what people are doing to be creative and outside? So let's ask people about what they've had to do to change their routine, or what they've done to maintain their routine.
Okay.
So like for me, my gym are posting them online, so now I can work out at home, but still have my coaches there and still doing my workouts every single day. So anyone else doing anything else to kind of keep the routine, but just having to do it in a more creative in a different way or a different time.
So Rachel, since you seem to be the only friend that is answering, that is amazing on here. What are you doing to keep up your routine? Because I know that you can't go and do hair at this point. I mean, unless you do house calls or something like that, which we're not supposed to do. So what are you doing at this point to keep yourself busy? If you answer. I know for me, it's definitely revving up my podcast, social medias, and getting into more of the websites, the link funnels, things like that I am always been interested in doing. And so I have a lot of education, a lot of classes that I've already signed up for previous that I get to re-listen to and educate myself on, and be a better speaker as I go into the office. So she's working out in her garage.
Nice.
Good job, girl.
Yep.
I know. Walking my dog. We can walk, right?
We can be outside.
Can we go outside and run and walk?
Yes, you can. So.
Michelle's doing her Kegels.
Yeah.
That's what she does.
Totally keeping up on those.
So we'll be good with that.
Never miss a day. Ask my husband.
I know. So Rachel, you should totally be doing some Facebook Lives, because you are super creative with that, super good, but you are also like completely gifted at makeup. And so I did a little tutorial yesterday on makeup, which was just like a half-ass getting ready really quick to show that I get ready in 8 minutes. But you can like really gear in there and show like exactly how to contour, what to do if you're going out, or what you do just to stay at home, like with little, lip glosses or whatever you want. And whatever you do and post, repost to me and I'll repost it. So it's things like this. So it's sharing our creativity. So like, for instance, I'm going to do a fibroblast treatment on myself and I'm going to post that shit live, and you're going to see how crazy it is getting it done. And then you're going to see every single day of how it starts to look better over the period of time. So it's like posting that and then somebody taking that and reposting it. And then it's us working together as a community. It's like, let's just start like, whatever creativity you have going on, like your makeup tutorial, or Carly just jumped on, Carly and her photography and what she does, and reposting that into the community and getting that out there. That's what's going to change. So maybe it's not even spending money in the community. Maybe it's not even, most of us should be donating our time, but of course right now we can't. But this is donating our time because I'm sponsoring you, and your work and what you do. And, I think we all need to collaborate like that and really work on it and build ourselves up that way. I think that's the only way we're going to get out of this shit show. Because when we get back into daily life, people aren't going to be scared anymore. They're not going to be fearful, but there's going to be a lack. There's going to be a lack of finances. And fortunately, we all need to push through that and get better. And it's going to weed out the people that aren't good. I mean, it's going to happen.
Well, I feel like if any time's the best time to really start exploring social media, this is the time.
Absolutely.
People have the time now. They're probably spending more time on Instagram and Facebook and any social media site right now, probably more now than ever.
Yeah.
So if you want to get out and really promote yourself, this is probably the best time to do it.
Yeah.
So people are watching.
Yeah.
So.
No, absolutely. I know. Carly says, "Where's my beautiful friend's face?"
Girl, I'm quarantining my face right now.
So Michelle came in yesterday because she had a pimple and we extracted it, and so she doesn't want it.
Yeah. So my face is purging.
She has a gorgeous face. Oh, stop it.
Yeah, we're good. Here I am.
Oh, you're so funny. So anyway, you guys, now our feed's getting better. See, I'm super happy. I was actually really getting pissed off earlier.
Well, you are PMSing.
That so I am.
You are a little on
so
the edge.
I have the coronavirus somewhere else. I have the woman's term of the coronavirus. The corona flow.
There you go. She's got the corona flow going.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
We can do a video like that. So Carly has her corona flow going too. Mm-hmm. She showed up today. She has a little.
Yeah.
Why the hell would you call?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway. Okay. Anything else you want to talk about?
Nope. I think that's it.
All right.
Just be creative.
Yeah. Let's all work together and keep pushing and going forward on this, and comment on here. It will be a live feed up. Comment on there, and give your ideas. If you're scared to hop on here and you don't want to give your ideas of what we can do to make it better or how to work together, then DM me or post something on here and we'll figure it out. Yeah, Sister Circle on Zoom, I know. We'll schedule that. I'm going to talk to Michelle today and figure out. I think Monday is actually really, really good for me. So we'll do like a Monday, I think, and we'll do like a Zoom call that I've been talking about. So anyway, you guys, make it a good day. Take care of yourself. Be healthy.
Thanks for watching.
Yes.
Thanks for listening.
Be healthy.
Yes. Be healthy.
And we are on our podcast, so it's going to be rambling on our podcast. But anyway, you guys have a good day, and we will talk to you later.
All right. Bye.